Thank you for joining us. Really pleasure to be here in the DDN booth today. Going to be talking about the AMD EPYC server processor. My name is Andy Parma. I'm the High Performance Computing Segment Manager for the AMD EPYC processor. So one thing we wanted to start the conversation today talking about the AMD EPYC 7000 series processor and why it's a great processor for high performance computing. So the first advantage is that this has the highest core count within the industry. It's with 32 cores per processor. We deliver excellent performance. And in order to have a balanced system and feed those cores, the AMD EPYC 7000 series processors also have the industry's highest memory bandwidth. So with 8 memory channels per processor, we have the highest memory bandwidth in the industry. Complementing that core density and the excellent memory bandwidth is the industry's best expandability. So with 128 PCI Express Gen 3 lanes, this gives great expandability for high-performance interconnects like InfiniBand, for server accelerators, FPGAs, and for NVMe storage. And finally, the AMD EPYC processors have unprecedented security with AMD's integrated embedded security processor, who provide security features that are unmatched within the industry. So one of the other advantages of the AMD EPYC product line is that you get consistent features across the full product line. So whether you need the highest performance 32 core processors, or whether you want a better core to memory bandwidth ratio with one of our 8 core processors, you'll see the same memory speeds, the same floating point resources, as well as all that expandability and the turbo boost and the SMT features will be consistent across the full product line of AMD EPYC. So the next couple of slides, I want to talk about the software ecosystem for AMD EPYC processors. And right now, we have 4 compilers that we're working with. One is supported by AMD. It's the AMD Optimizing C++ compiler. So we just released the most recent version of that compiler 2 weeks ago, back in early November. We also work very closely with open source communities, so with LLVM, with the GCC, as well as with PGI. So 4 compilers that we are working closely with to optimize performance for the AMD EPYC processors. Similarly, we have a broad support for libraries. So whether you need your linear algebra libraries, random number generators, or the FFT libraries, we have all of those available in an open source way that they can be downloaded from the AMD developer site. And the final area is that we're working very closely with all of our software partners, all of our ISVs. So in addition to that compiler ecosystem, the library ecosystem, we're working with Altair, working with ANSYS, working with LSTC for LSDyna, the open source community for OpenFOAM. So we've got tuning guides and optimization guides, as well as compiler optimization guides, again, all available from developer.amd.com. So whether you're looking for optimizing application performance or to compile your own code with libraries, we have full support for all those resources through developer.amd.com. So the final set of product features we wanted to talk about was that unmatched security that I mentioned earlier. So one of the real areas that you get an advantage with the AMD EPYC processors is through our secure root of trust technology. So this allows the server to boot from a secure root of trust, improving security. And the other key technology is what we call SME. So this means the secure memory encryption technology. This means that all data that's written to or read from the memory is encrypted. This is especially important when you're using NVDIMMs. So when you move your storage infrastructure off of SATA or off of PCI Express into an NVDIMM form factor, having the memory encrypted go into that data is a real security advantage that you get with AMD EPYC. So you kind of put all that together. How does EPYC perform relative to other alternate solutions? And what we're showing here is whether your customers are buying our entry products or our highest performance products. Throughout the full product offering, we provide excellent performance and excellent value across all AMD EPYC products. And as a result of that, we've got a very broad ecosystem of optimized HPC platforms. So we have 17 partners that we're working with that offer optimized HPC systems. And because of the strength of our relationships with our partners, we've been able to grow the adoption of AMD EPYC-based servers. So earlier today we announced, HLRS announced that they're choosing a future generation AMD EPYC processor for the next generation system. A couple of weeks ago, NERSC made an announcement that they're using future generation AMD EPYC for their next generation system. And we also have announced wins with Lawrence Livermore National Labs If customers are looking to access the power of EPYC for HPC in the cloud, we have offerings from Microsoft Azure as well as Oracle Cloud. And we've got a wide variety of other research institutions and universities that have chosen to use AMD EPYC for their HPC needs. So we really believe that based on where we're at today and where we're headed, that the future of HPC is EPYC. Thank you so much.